After its debut as weightlifting in the Tokyo 1964 Paralympic Games, the sport, now known as powerlifting, expanded from just male lifters with a spinal cord injury to include athletes with physical impairments that affect their lower limbs or hips, or athletes with short stature. Female powerlifters made their Paralympic debut in 2000. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength, and you'll often see athletes lifting more than 3 times their own body weight. Powerlifters are split into 10 different categories based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command start. Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referees command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required, then 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker, and or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Back again in Kitakyushu. It's the penultimate day of these World Para Powerlifting Asia-Oceania Open Championships. Spectacular stuff so far. Quite a lot of world records. First time Oceania been involved in the long-running Asian Championships. And here we are again at the River Walk Theatre. Spectacular venue. We're up in the 6th floor of the biggest, the most illustrious shopping centre in Japan's 15th largest city. Where else would you rather be? We've got 4 more events for you today. Men's 88 kg will get us underway very shortly. Then 2 women's events being run off together, the 73 and the 79 kg. And we're wrapping up later this afternoon, Japanese time, with the men's 97 kg. It's bang on 10:30 Tuesday morning here in Japan. This is what's happening behind the scenes. 2 groups in this men's 88 kg decider as well. Group B to get us underway. 7 athletes in that. We'll have 7 in Group A a little bit later also. This is who we have coming up. This is Group B, starting off with Pep Jones. Debutant from Australia, was chatting to him just a few minutes ago. Good quality field in this, really. You've got 8 who've had major championship medals in the past. The reigning world champion, Yeshe of China. He's going for the biggest weight in the competition, but Karim Kitab, who's been an Asian Games champion. He indeed is the reigning Asian Games champion, and Anto Boy is the Southeast Asian Games champion. This could be very, very competitive indeed. Referees: Anthony Simmons of Great Britain, Jari Lan of Finland, and Saparuk of Russia. And our jury coming from Australia, Jordan, the United Arab Emirates and Malaysia. So all still building up behind the scenes. 14 in total competing in this men's 88 kilo event. We have had 12 titles decided so far. China have claimed 9. Jordan, Iraq and Uzbekistan with 1 gold each. That's in terms of Asia-Oceania. Mexico have an open gold as well through Alani Perez, and Chile 2 bronzes, with junior golds for Iran, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, China, Malaysia and Italy. So it's been a decent spread of prizes so far, and we've still got 2 days to go. So first event on day 5 coming up. It is the men's 88 kg decider. So here we are, men's 88 kg final, and we've got a very strong Oceania representation in this Asia-Oceania Championship. We are kicking off with Pep Jones for Australia, major championship debut. His first major championship from Brisbane, went to a tryout day and now has been signed up. 107 is the first target he's going for. It's a very good resource for all para athletes that's used by the media. The public can get onto it as well, which is profiles of every single athlete, but it's his first major championship debut, so there's nothing about him on it. You look up Pep Jones on a search engine and you get loads of stuff in the Premier League. Best research you can do is just chatting to people occasionally. So here he is, first major championship lift. Pep Jones, Australia, 107. Well, let's see if they were satisfied with it. They were. A bit of thought, bit of deliberation, and he gets it 2-1 there. He's up and running, and he gets his competition underway. His first major championship lift is a good one at 107. Yeah, solid, strong lift by the man from Brisbane. You know, looked like there was a bit of concern with him as well, but yep, good news. So 107 and aiming straight away for 112, it looks like, in round 2. There's quite a leap coming to Our second lifter, who will be Chinapop Kamdam of Thailand. Bronze in the most recent Southeast Asian Games in Kuala Lumpur last year, and 19th in the World Championships in December. Bit of extra time to get the additional weights on for Kamdam.
Representing Thailand, Chinapop Kamdam.
Coached by Sakorn Somsum, a very credible bronze medal at the Southeast Asian Games, the ASEAN Para Games as they were. It was at the Malaysian International Trade and Exhibition Centre in Kuala Lumpur. And it was at 97 kg he won that bronze medal. Zhang of Malaysia took the gold in that. We'll see him later in the 97 kg final, but he's moved down a weight division, this for 155. Technique wasn't alright, and so he gets 3 reds, and Chinapop Kamdam is denied. And they all found fault with it. So we're going up to 173 in this opening round, as you'll see with Salam El Shakaki of Iraq, and 225 in Group A. Ben Wright now for Australia, based in Perth on the west coast with the Muscle Pit Gym. He was a wheelchair basketballer, international with Australia for 12-13 years. 6th in this year's Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast on the east coast of Australia. 11th in the European Open when it was in Hungary and Eger 3 years ago, and 11th in the World Championships in Mexico City in December. Building sport in Australia, they're getting more and more awareness of it, and it helps that Oceania involved in the Asian Championships for the first time. $157. There you go, 3 out of 3. Ben Wright takes the lead for Australia. And not much problem with it, and not much doubt about it either. Solid straight lift, no problem at all. You could actually see in the background, by the way, Adel Shanbi was being wheeled into position in the tunnel just as the lift was taking place. Little behind stage movements you don't normally see. They are left there waiting for quite a while on occasion. Some lifters prefer to be there waiting in the tunnel, as you'll see Shanbi's been there for probably a minute already. And Adel Shanbi, the United Arab Emirates, coming through, and obviously others will wheel through with the 2-minute countdown already underway. So he's going for 160, Adel Shanbi. 5th in the Eger World Cup last year in Hungary. That great venue they have there, the Hotel Park in Eger. They've got accommodation for all the athletes upstairs, and then just a huge auditorium downstairs where they have the competition. It's held European Championships before. We've got the World Championships coming up there in 2021. 6th in the Asian Championships last time out, 2015 in Almaty. It's down in 14th, the World Cup in Mexico City in December. 160 then for Adel Shanbi. Well, that looks straightforward. It is straightforward. Like the wave of the arms at the end as well. Magic. So that's him in front. Unfortunately, no mark when he was competing in the World Championships on home soil in Dubai back in 2014. Bit of home pressure. A very good lift, and that has him established in the competition now. There's only 2 lifters in the opening round of Group A who are going to go above 200, so anybody who starts well here and goes on, he could easily go on, let's say, to 180 if he adds 10 in each time. Find yourself actually quite high up in the table if you do well in Group B, considering the congestion in terms of the weights for a lot of Group A lifters when they come out. Arun Ranga of India now, 162 he's aiming for in the opening round. First major championship at the age of 24. $162 for Ranga. And there you go, 3 out of 3. His first major championship lift, a very, very successful one. Increasingly, we're seeing more and more coaches in chairs as well. I remember when I started back in Dubai at the World Championships 2014, you really only had a handful. It was unusual to see, not so much now. Obviously the experience is being carried on to the next generation, of which Ranga is part. That was a good solid lift. He was very satisfied with it, and the call came straight away that he'd got the full set of marks his way. 162, and Ranga is in the lead. So 2 to go in this opening round. Moon Jung-hoon of Korea, 165. The former Paralympic marathon champion at Sydney 2000. Since then he's converted into a fine powerlifter, bronze at the last Asian Games in Incheon in Korea 4 years ago. Jakarta with the next edition in the next few weeks. 15th of the World Championships in Mexico City at no mark in the Asian Games last time out. This is the man who climbed Kilimanjaro in 15 days using his hands alone. $165.
1 minute.
Yeah, 2 and against. It didn't look the most straightforward lift either.
Floaters, please, 173 kilos, rack height 14.
This takes a bit more than raising it up.
Thank you. The bar is loaded, 173 kilos, first to 10. Over round. Salam. Al-Shagagi.
So this is the heaviest lift in the opening round of Group B, and it's Salam El-Shikaki of Iraq. First major championship for him, actually. So 173 the targets. Been in a few World Cup events.
One minute.
But this is his first major championship appearance. Aiming for 173 straight away, heaviest in Group B. And he won bronze in that FASA World Cup in Dubai last year. May not have been the most even in the way up, and all calling against it. So Al-Shikaki needs to come back and iron that out a bit.
Round 2 begins with a rack height of 16. 112 kilos, rack height of 16.
Al-Shikaki lifted 181 in that World Cup result. I'm missing out there with 173. So this is where we are. 4 successful lifts early on. The 2 Aussies have got underway quite well. Ben Wright, 157. Pep Jones, 107. Aaron Ranga of India leads at the end of the opening round with 162. We've had 3 misses along the way.
Thank you. The bar is loaded, 112 kilos, rack height 16. Second attempt now from Australia, Pep Jones.
Switch to round 2 then. Pep Jones for Australia, 107 cleared last time this. Attempted 112. Looked good, is good. 3 out of 3. Terrific start.
Floaters, please,
Can't really ask much more than what he's done to date. Really good start. 107 in the opening round, 112 there, and good clean lifting all the way too. Lifts in this second round due to go up to 173 again. That's what El Shikaki is going to aim for once more, as Chinapop Kamdam comes out once more for 155, having missed at that mark in the opening round. So 155 again for Kamdam. Definitely looks to have eased off on the problems that we had last time, and everything's been ironed out. He's got clear marks right across the board, all three going for him. Good lift, 155, and he goes into fourth position. Just above Pep Jones. Last one was quite ragged. They all had gone against him. But that a lot more like it. For a man who's a Southeast Asian Games bronze medalist. I can see immediately he's aiming to go for 162 with his final attempt.
161 kilos, second attempt, representing Australia, Ben Wright.
So Ben Wright, the Oceania record holder, 178, going here for 161. That record was set at the previous European Championships, the European Open Championships in Eger, that great powerlifting centre in Hungary, November 2015. Still quite a lot of world records stand from those championships. So for 161.
No lift, right.
2-1 against them though. That'll have been a tight old call pretty much, seeing as one of the officials went his way. He's keen to get out of there and just fix it, put it right. Would probably want to immediately lift again. Slight brush of the chest and just straight a bit and right at the top.
Thank you, the mark load 165 kilos, second attempt, Republic of Korea, Mun Jung-hun.
For Korea then, Mun Jung-hun. Missed 165 last time, going for 165 again this time. As I say, we should, in the very near future, in 1 or 2 championships time, actually be able to tell you precisely why each specific referee has pressed one of their red buttons. So they've 4 of them now for different reasons. And you talk to various lifters, and a lot of them will tell you when they're watching, there's quite a few lifts that they can't spot why the red lights have come on. $165 then, second attempt. So Moon missed out last time. That was a bit lopsided on the way up, so that'll be a no lift again. And all 3 going against Moon Young-hoon. Asian Para Games are just around the corner again. Now it's a big time of the year for Asian powerlifters with this. And then the Asian Para Games coming up in Jakarta, so you want to be hitting form. Yeah, he just halted on the way up, and also was lopsided the bar too, so not even. So voted down across the board. Adel Shanbi now for the United Arab Emirates, cleared 160 in the opening round, going for 167 now. And this would put him in front. 3 to go in this second round, and every attempt from here on in is an attempt on the lead. Sixth in the last Asian Championships. Now if he gets this, he is going to be well among the Group A lifters for a round or 2. Yep, 2 out of 3. And Shanbi gets himself on the board, having missed in the opening round, and he goes in front above Arun Ranga of India. Got it back on track. It was wavering a little bit halfway up, but he didn't falter. And up with a flourish again, by the way, and he got that one. So into the lead.
Thank you, Odom, 168 kilos, second attempt, representing India, Arun Ranga.
So our previous leader, up until that Shanbi lifts, he can regain the advantage here. Arun Ranga. And 168 his target here, having cleared 162 in the opening round. Hit the front again by 1 kilo.
minute.
Yeah, he's got it 2-1. So back in front, Aaron Ranga.
Floaters, please. 173 kilos, rack height 15.
That will do nicely. Gets him back into the lead. Good technique. Basking in it as well in his first major championship.
Thank you. Bar is ready. 173 kilos. Attempt number 2 from Iraq. Salam Al-Shagagi.
Salam Al-Shakaki again of Iraq. Missed out 173 in the opening round. Going for it again. And really sort of a ragged kind of a style. It's a bit of a pity because if he had got it, then you'd imagine he'd be aiming for something like 180 here and then maybe 190 in the final round, which would put him in contention for a medal. It'll happen from time to time that the best performers in Group B will find themselves surviving for a very, very long time into Group A. Al-Shakaki can do that, but needs to get this at 173. It's interesting that he's decided to go for the same weight again instead of adding a couple of extra pounds or kilos to it. That looked a better lift, but it's 2-1 against. And technically it was a better lift because he was wiped out last time. All three went against him. 2 out of the 3 this time. Al-Shakaki's got a few problems then. Close to going out without a lift. He's only got 1 attempt yet. 2 no lifts. That was very close to surely getting a nod of approval from one of the other 2. He thought he'd got it, but no. Ranga leads with 168. Shanbi in second place, 167. Right third, 157. Kamdam in fourth spot with 155. Jones on the board in fifth place, and here he comes for his final attempt. 112 he's got in the second round. Started off with 107. Good crowd in. 116 then. Pep Jones for Australia for a clean slate all the way through. No lift this time though, but his first 2 attempts really good, and he might have thought coming into it, just judging from his reaction, that he thought that it would be a little bit beyond him. He got it lifted, it was the technique that was the problem this time. A little bit shaky in the way up. Compatriot is next up, Ben Wright, having missed 161 in the second round, going for it again in round 3. This would keep him in third place at the moment. Moon and El Shikaki have had 2 misses so far, no marks yet.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 161 kilos for the third attempt. Representing Australia, Ben Wright.
Wright's Oceania record, 178, but won't be close to that today. So 161. Looks cleaner than the previous one, and it is 3 out of 3. Well, that's what he wanted to do last time. Wraps up with 161, and that keeps him in third place in Group B and third in the competition for now. 2 out of 3 lifts for him, 2 out of 3 for Pep Jones as well. And they've been looking after the New Zealand team of 1 in these championships as well, as awareness of the sport increases in Oceania. All good. Clear at 161. That's a decent morning's work done.
Thank you. The bar is loaded 162 kilos, third attempt. Representing Thailand,
So Kitab coming up now with 162, needed 2 attempts at 155, but got it right in round 2. From what we can see, it's the first Asian Championships he's competed in. .162 and problems at the end. So no joy for Kitab. 155 is where it all ends for him. So 4th position for the Thai lifter. He'll struggle to get it lifted, and it wasn't under control sufficiently. Not straight either. And spotters had to move in. If you're wondering what the gear is, by the way, that they're wearing for the first time in these, it's back supports. Simple as that.
Thank you. The bar is loaded 165 kilos, third attempt. Republic of Korea, Moon Jong-hoon.
Last chance saloon for Moon Young-hoon of Korea, who's had 2 misses already at 165, and who's coming out at that weight again. 165, and trying to avoid what happened to him at the last Asian Championships, where he bowed out without a mark. If he gets this, he goes into third place, and he's on the board.
1 minute.
It's the same weight that he started with, so no chance of advancement, but at least he can get a mark here. No, not a chance, I'm afraid. That was unbalanced, and well, 2 Asian Championships in a row, he bows out without a mark. He is wiped out. Man who won bronze at the last Asian Games, and that'll be a big target for him in Jakarta in a few weeks' time again. But the balance just wasn't there, and actually the body was swaying over a bit too. And the bar wasn't even on the way up. And pity. Hindsight might have started just a little bit lighter and tried to progress from there, but the vagaries of it, he thought he'd start with 165 and move up from there. Here goes Adil Shanbi, who's progressed brilliantly. He's cleared 160, 167. This is final attempt at 170 for the United Arab Emirates, and this to take the lead. So 170 for Adil Shanbi.
1 minute.
Again, he's strained on the follow-through, and this time left himself with too much to straighten out. So Shanbi bows out on 167. It would have been the lead. His second anyway at the moment behind Ranga. And he's had a good competition. A little bit halting in the way up. You don't generally get those. Aaron Ranga then for India. 162, 168. This for 173. He's had a terrific competition so far. The lifter from India. He's our leader for now as well. .73 for Arun Ranga. Tends to take his time on the bench as well. His last lift, he just about 15 seconds left. 173. That's 2 and against this time. He's had a little bit more difficulty the heavier the weights have been getting. He finishes with a 168. He's still our leader in Group B, and he'll win Group B if the next lift for Al-Shikaki is unsuccessful. Actually, it might have been the chest portion of that went wrong.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. 173.
It's 2 to 1 against.
Representing Iraq, Salam Al-Shikaki.
So then this is it. This is where Group B wraps up. Salam Al-Shikaki for Iraq. Couple of misses at 173. This is probably the big pity of the competition, because if he got that straight off, he might be contending for a medal here, and I'll tell you why. Because of the next 5 lifters, the first 5 lifters in Group A, they're only lifting 12 kilos heavier than this. And it could easily be going beyond that right now. Instead, stuck on 173, and has pretty much ruined his competition. Could be going for 190 or 195 here if it had all gone to plan. And this is a man who has medalled at World Cup events. If he'd gone for 174 in the opening round instead of 173, or if he'd weighed in a kilo lighter, he would actually be in Group A. So 173. They got it now. Got it. If only that had happened a couple of rounds ago. Well, 173 is on the board. That is great for him. It is his first major championship event. And he is our leader, but all of Group A to follow. Drifting a little bit in the way up, but okay. 2 out of 3 in his favour, and that's all you need. Good news. Avoids the whitewash. 173 then for Al-Shikaki in Group B. Ranga with 168 in second for India. Shanby third, United Arab Emirates with 167, and Ben Wright for Australia fourth with 161. This is who's coming up in Group A then, including the reigning world champion from China, Yeshe, who missed out without a mark in the Paralympic Games. Farhad Mirzakov of Uzbekistan is first to go. Bronze in the European Open Championships in Berksumer in March. Uzbekistan is a good bit inside Asia. The divide in terms of powerlifting is the Caspian Sea. Kazakhstan to the east is in Asia, and Azerbaijan to the west is in Europe. 173 for Mirzakov. He's got it. Took a while to come through, but all of the officials were satisfied. Junior world record holder previously. Decent lift, 173. And you can just see what I mean about Al-Shikaki. If he'd gone for 174, then Mirzakov would have been in Group B, Al-Shikaki would have been in Group A. There's a few ifs here. Well, if he'd gone for 174, got it in the opening round. He would well be in medal contention, surely. But obviously you need to do the lifts as well in order to make that happen.
Thank you. The bar is ready. 177 kilos, first attempt. From Kazakhstan, Odom.
So a couple of lifters to come now from Kazakhstan, who hosted the last Asian Championships 3 years ago in Almaty, and Astana hosts next year's World Championships. 177 for Oleg Gridasov, the reigning Asian champion. Or rather, the 2013 Asian champion. Didn't compete in the last ones, but the last ones that he was in, he won. 177 for the lead. He's got it 2-1. He has got it! Gridasov is our new leader. 13th in the World Championships in Mexico City. He was 8th in Dubai in the previous ones in 2014, which was the start of an enforced break from the sport for a couple of years. He's been a para swimmer as well in his time, having won Asian glory before. What can he do at a continental level here? He's in contention. We've got two very, very heavy lifters coming right at the end of this round, but obviously if they've gone in too heavy, it opens the door for the rest. Gridasov is clear, gets 177.
First attempt representing Kazakhstan.
Man who finished 4th in the last Asian Games in Incheon and 7th in the Asian Championships in Almaty. Rakhmetsan Kamayev. $180 his first round target. His last two Asian Championships, 7th and 6th. He's pitching himself as the 5th heaviest lifter in round 1. No lift though. 2-1 against. Had looked somewhat solid, and one of the referees happy, but the other two angles didn't look right.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. 183 kilos, first attempt. Representing Japan, Odom Hideki.
Hideki Odo for Japan. 183 is his first round target. 4th in the last Asian Championships. 5th in Almaty, 4th in Kuala Lumpur, the office worker in Nagoya, who was also 4th in the last Asian Para Games in Incheon. And on a global basis, he's been 6th in the World Championships, whole load of 8th place finishes as well. He's been 6th in one Paralympic Games and 8th in the other two, 6th in London, 8th in Rio, 8th in Beijing. Generally a good consistent performer. He's pitching himself as the 4th heaviest lifter in this opening round. He's never won a major championship medal. That can change. 183 then for Hideki Odo. 5 seconds left. Well, the lift started with 3 seconds remaining and he absolutely nailed it. A man of his experience as well. He definitely didn't have eyes on the clock. Didn't need to. Into the lead with 183 for Japan. He left that really late. But he made it work. Once he finally got it up and running and lifted, it was a really good clean lift. But my word, he left it late.
Thank you. The bar is loaded 185 kilos, first to 10. Representing Indonesia, Anto Boy.
Anto Boy for Indonesia, the reigning Southeast Asian Games champion for the last 2 editions. In Kuala Lumpur last year and Singapore prior to that in 2015. 4th in the Asian Games in Incheon 4 years ago, and the return of that in Jakarta in a few weeks' time. The last Asian Championships in Almaty, he was 4th. Prior to that in 2013 in Kuala Lumpur, he was 6th. And he competed in Bergsumer at the European Open in France in May, but did not register a mark there. Anto Boy, 185.
1 minute.
Anto Boy, attaboy Anto, 185, 3 out of 3, and he's our new leader. Quality lift. No problem to him. And secure lift. So 2 more to go in this opening round in Group A. Karim Kitab of Jordan, gunning for 205 here. The reigning Asian Games champion, bronze in the last Asian Championships 3 years ago. That was at 72 kg. Moved up a couple of divisions since then. He was 4th in the Asian Championships before that, 2013 in Kuala Lumpur. Bronze in the World Championships in Mexico City. Aiming high, 205. Got it raised and successfully too. Good lift, 3 out of 3, and Kitab is our new leader. And when you look at the margins behind him, that's almost certainly a medal. Hideki Odom would have to add another 22 kilos onto that. In fact, 23 because of the body weight head to head in order to knock him out of the medals. Anto Boy, likewise, he'd need to add 21 on. Kitab, that is probably silver at worst from that alone. That could be good enough for gold. It depends what the next man will do, and the next man is going big.
People's Republic of China, Yeshe.
The reigning Asian and world champion for China, Zhang. From Guangdong province, coached by Peng Fukuang, as so many of the quality Chinese team are. Claiming both gold medals at the last Asian Championships, because that was the Open as well. Gold in the European Open Championships in Eger in Hungary in 2015. No mark in the Paralympic Games. Otherwise, that potentially could have been gold as well. 225 to go 20 clear of Kitab, and to make himself maybe 80% sure of gold.
1 minute.
Yeah, Yeshe. 225. Has he got it? He's got it! He has got it! And all three in his favour, and that is him very close to the gold already. And he's very close to the world record. He's only 8 kilos off the world record of Hani Abdelhadi of Egypt. Asian record is 7 off that. That was a thumping lift. Entered at 225, missed at 224 once and 226 twice in Rio. If he'd got any of those lifts, it would have been gold. Yeah, leads 225. Kitab in the silver medal position, 205 for Jordan. Anto Boy currently in third position for Indonesia, 185. Hideki Odo's fourth for Japan, 183. So a big battle there for bronze, potentially for silver, as Farhad Amirzakov comes out again for Uzbekistan, gunning for 178. Didn't waste any time at all. Why should he? Clean bill of health, 178, and that puts him into 5th position. Down on the bench, bar goes up. Zips away, taxi's running. Job done. It's got a chance of a medal here, definitely. 185 is bronze at the moment. Basically, everybody in Group A still has a live chance of bronze. Depends a lot on Boy and Odo, what they do in this round and further on. Oleg Gridasov is aiming for 183 here, which would put him into 4th position, only 2 kilos off bronze. So lots of potential jostling coming in this round. 183 for Oleg Gridasov. That took a while. No lift. It took a bit of thought as well. The scores coming in belatedly. stalled on the way up, and it wasn't very even either. So Gradasov misses out at 183, 177 still his best score from the opening round. Everything from here on in is targeting a medal. You'll see Yeji Zhang aiming for 232.5 in this second round, which is significant. More about that later. Kamayev now, 186. Having missed 180 in the opening round, he's still following the pattern that he'd set out earlier. 186 his target, and that for the bronze medal position for now. And he wasn't far off 180 either. So they feel 186 is very doable here, and that it is not worth changing the originally set out pattern. Nice looking lift, and it is a good lift. In his mind, he probably felt he got the previous one. Well, he's got this one officially, and he's in the bronze medal position. Kamayev for 186. There's some brilliant maneuvering for position in this second round. Gradasov was looking to put himself 2 kilos away from bronze, and the next 3 lifts after him all gunning for bronze. And that's what Kamayev has got himself into. Anto Boy, who went into this round in 3rd position, could finish it in 5th, but this for the time being to get him back into the bronze medal mark for Indonesia. 190 the target for Anto Boy. It went wrong for him in Bergsumer when he didn't register a mark in the open section of the European Championships. Manu had the flag for Indonesia at the Southeast Asian Games last year. He's never competed in a global championships, doesn't have a Worlds under his belt, doesn't have a Paralympic Games either. 190. And this to go into the bronze medal position. Anto Boy. No problem with getting it raised. And technically perfect. Back up into 3rd position. Anto Boy for Indonesia. Good lift. Southeast Asian champion. The last 2 Southeast Asian Games. And he has himself up into 3rd spot. Gold and silver realistically beyond him, just in terms of the weights that have been set out already by Kitab and Yeji.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. 191 kilos, second to 10. Representing Japan, Odom, Hideki.
He can still be overthrown for bronze though in this second round. Here comes Hideki Odo for Japan. 183 in the first round, which took a while to be raised. 181 he is going for now. This, an increase of 8 from the opening round. As he aims for his first major championship medal.
1 minute.
191. Seconds to go. At 191. Well, he's a man who loves to leave it late. He enjoys his time in the stage. And again, it's a perfect lift. 191. He goes into the bronze medal position for Japan. Hideki Odom, the host nation, yet to win a medal at these Asia-Oceania Championships. They may be on the brink of doing so. He started the lift with 4 seconds remaining. That's the climax of a Bond film right there. Odom got it right again. Well, this man is something else. I don't know how he's managed to keep his composure with the clock running down.
Ready. Loaded to 215 kilos, second attempt, representing Jordan, Karim.
So Karim Kitab going for 215 here. He's adding 10 to the bar from the previous round. It's not going to see him advance from silver for now, but it would put him 10 kilos away from gold, and he'll be looking to add that without a doubt. The reigning Asian Games champion, who'll be looking to defend his crown in Jakarta in a few weeks' time. Bronze in the World Championships in Mexico City in December, and bronze in the last Asian Championships. 2 weight divisions below this. 215. To draw a bit closer to the gold. He got it up there, and he's got it good. There's a fight for gold on now. Kitab 215 for Jordan, and he is 10 kilos away. And he's lighter in body weight than Zhang as well. He has a chance. He has a great chance of gold. He's absolutely advanced from the bronze from 3 years ago in Almaty. It will be a silver at the very least, and it might be better. Now it gets really interesting. Zhang of China lifting 225 in the opening round is asking for 232.5. 232.5. The reason is that the reigning Asian record is 232 from Saeed Hamid Salipuravanjani of Iran at the FASA World Cup in Dubai in February 2016. This to add 5. Zhang aiming to add half a kilo to the Asian record, and if he gets it, it would be half a kilo outside the world record. This could be something big. He's in the mood for it, lifting 225 in the opening round. If he really wanted to, Could have gone for the world record here, but instead the Asian record will do for now. And if he gets this, you know what he's aiming for in round 3 anyway. And potentially beyond. He has a fight for gold as well now, because Kitab is only 10 kilos away from his first round attempt. Yet, Zhang of China, the reigning Asian and world champion, for a new Asian record. He's missed out. All 3 against. Obviously, it changes his plans potentially for round 3. Sometimes you get those, but none of them were happy with it. None of the 3. So 232.5. Just all there, and I think that's where they say it needed to be a bit quicker. Even though there was a lot of speed, it didn't take a long time for it to go up, but it was halted on the way up. So the Asian record still belongs to Soli Pouravangi of Iran, 232. At the moment he's going for the same mark again in round 3, and obviously if he gets that, then he has a 4th round attempt in order to go for the gold. But Kitab wants to go for 225 in round 3. He's going to have an attempt on the gold medal, and obviously everybody fancies a shot at bronze here practically. Wide open competition, and the jostling in this final round could be absolutely intense. 181 for Farhod Imazakov of Uzbekistan. To advance him a couple of positions. Oh, he's got it. There you go. 2 out of 3. And he finishes on 181, and it puts him into 6th position. As he leaps above Oleg Gridasov of Kazakhstan, who we will see shortly. Solid lift, and he has got there.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. 183 kilos, 3rd attempt, representing Kazakhstan, Oleg Gridasov.
So Gridasov now, having seen his position lost, looking to climb back up again. Reclaimed 6th spot at least, missed 183 in the previous round, this 183 again. And he's wasted no time with it. That surely won't be given. And it won't be. Halted on the way up, and it wasn't even, and he bows out with 177. The 2013 Asian champion is denied this time, and he finishes in 7th spot. 177 in the opening round, all that he was able to lift. A couple of attempts at 183 and voted down on both occasions.
Thank you. The bar is ready. 192 kilos, 3rd attempt, representing Kazakhstan,
So now the next 3 attempts are all for bronze. Currently lying in 5th, Rakhmetsan Kamayev of Kazakhstan. 4th in the last Asian Games in Incheon. 7th in the last Asian Championships in Almaty, and 6th in the one before that in Kuala Lumpur. He cleared in round 2. He missed out in the first round. This 192, no time wasted, all accurate. He's got it! He's in the bronze medal position for Kazakhstan, Kamayev. That is a thumping lift. 2 out of 3 in his favour, and 192 for Kamayev as he leaps above Odom, leaps above Boy. This is competitive. A cracker of a lift.
Thank you to bars loaded 195 kilos. 3rd and 10th from Indonesia, Ado Boy.
So Ado Boy has been in the bronze medal spot a few times today. This to get back there, and only one man, if he gets this, could deny him. 185, 190 he's achieved so far. The Southeast Asian Games champion for the last 2 editions. Fourth in the last Asian Championships. This to go 3rd. Now down in 5th place, but this to leap up to 3rd. Anto Boy, 195. It's solid. It's not good though. They've all voted him down. And Anto Boy, well, aiming for bronze, and he'd been up in bronze a good few times during the day, but it is 5th place for him. Kamayev is 3rd, Hideki Odo is 4th. Looks a control issue.
Thank you, Marcus Loaded, 195 kilos, 3rd and 10th, representing Japan.
Took a lot out of him.
Hideki.
So, at the moment in 4th was in the bronze medal position, and this to claim it back. And ambitiously, he'd originally put himself down for 200 kilos in this round, but wisely doesn't need that. Going for 195 now. Hideki Odo. He thought Anto Boy was probably going to clear 195, didn't. Kamayev on 192, currently in the bronze medal position. Odo successful in the previous round with 191. He is 4th. This 195. This for the bronze. And he has a minute. He could be here for a while. Odom for bronze. He got it raised. Japan of a medal! Japan of the bronze! And has been won by Hideki Odom! 195! And that is a big deal for the host nation. Hideki Odom wins the bronze for Japan, 195. And again, he spent so much time on the bench, 10 seconds left. That was an eternity by his standards. Hideki Odom has his first ever major championship medal. He finished 4th previously at the Asian Championships. This is 3rd, this is bronze, and he's won it for Japan in Japan. 2-1 in his favour. And it's hard to fault that lift at all. Really determined. So much time. The energy in reserve, mounting up the amount of time he was on the bench, and then the result delivered, and he knew he'd taken it. Big moment for him and for Japanese powerlifting. The first time ever Japan have staged a major international powerlifting championship. And they've won a medal now. So now the battle for gold. It's Karim Kitab for Jordan, 225, which is what Zhang lifted in the opening round. And on the head-to-head, the bodyweight Kitab is 3 kilos plus lighter. This for the gold. Kitab going for it. Did it take too long? It did. Kitab gets the silver for Jordan. But he's really made Yeshe of China sweat for it. He did get it lifted, but just stopped on the way up too much right there. And that's it. It's silver. He's moving up the divisions, looking to get himself established at 88 kg. Tilting for another Asian Games gold in a few weeks' time in Jakarta. It's the silver here in Kitakyushu at the Asia-Oceania Championships. So yeah, Xiang has retained gold at the Asia-Oceania Championships. Gunning for the Asian record again here. 232.5. The record of 232 held by Said Hamid Soli Poravanajani of Iran, and it's lasted almost 3 years. There is 1 kilo dividing the Asian record from the world record. This would be perfectly in between, would be a new Asian record. And if he gets this, the sky's the limit. Yeah, for the Asian record. Yeah. Asian record it is for Zhang, 232.5. And he's only half a kilo off the world record. Well, if that hasn't taken a huge amount out of him, he must fancy it. The Asian record is his. He's the Asian champion again. And that was a terrific lift for a new Asian record. Two out of three in his favour. And that was a marvellous lift. 232.5. Cracking. Waited. Got it. You'll see that column 4 is blank for now. That's the power lift. That's the world record he wants to go for. 233.5. The world record attempt is on. So he is the Asian champion again, the Asia-Oceania champion.
Thank you to Mars Golden, 233.5 kilos, fourth attempt. The power lift, People's Republic of China, Yeshe.
The world record attempt is on. The additional kilo on the bar. The Asian record is gone. The world record awaits. Here he is. Zhang of China. And he's still only 25. The 2015 Asian champion, the 2015 Asian Open champion, the 2017 world champion. He is Asia-Oceania champion now, the successor of the Asian Championships, or the newly recalibrated Asian Championships if you like. The Asian record beaten, that of Syed Hamed Solipuravidani of 232. He added half a kilo onto it. Now, the world record set the same day at the Fazar World Cup in Dubai back in February 2016 of Hani Abdelhadi. 233 kilos. That was 233.5. This is Yeshe for a new world record.
1 minute.
He's got it raised. He's got the world record! Yeshe Zhang has set the new world record. 233.5. The Asian champion, the world champion, and now the world record holder. He had it in him, and he knew he had it in him. He'd set the mark for the Asian record in round 2, and that was only half a kilo off the outstanding world record. That was fantastic. Magnificent lift. A world record for Yoji Zhang, and the effort put into it was immense. He got that 2-1 as well. That was a magnificent morning of action. Yeshe Zhang, a new world record, 233.5. The gold for China. Karim Kitab, the silver for Jordan, 215. And historic bronze for Japan, the host nation, for Hideki Odom. Medal ceremony on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 88 kilo category.
さあ、お待たせいたしました。男子88キログラム級の表彰式を行います。
Please welcome the medalists.
さあ、皆さん、メダリストが登場します。大きな拍手をお願いください。
So the medal ceremony for the men's 88 kg final.
The medals will be presented by Sam Monkley, World Para Powerlifting Competition and Development Manager, accompanied by Kitakyushu, Japanese Powerlifting Federation Vice President. Bronze medalist representing Japan, Odom Hideki.
Sam Monkley and Naotaka Shida with the medals. Hideki Odo of Japan becomes the first ever Japanese powerlifter to claim an international championship medal. And it's happened in Japan. 195 with the final attempt. A magnificent lift by Odom. Real history. A real honour. His first major championship medal, obviously, after a whole series of fourth places. Karim Kitab of Jordan had a stab at the gold medal at 225, which would have put him into top spots ahead of Yoji Zhang, but no joy. 215 is best, and that a silver medal to add to the bronze that he claimed at the Asian Championships in 2015.
Gold medalist, new world record holder and Asia-Oceania champion representing People's Republic of China, Yeshe.
The defending champion from the Asian Championships 2015, Yeshe Zhang, has a new Asian record, a new world record. The world champion, world record holder, China dominate again. 233.5, the new world record mark breaking the outgoing record of Hani Abdelhadi of Egypt from almost 3 years ago. Magnificent. Zhang of China, the Asia-Oceania champion with a world record for China. Well, just a brilliant competition that was, with a big battle for bronze. 3-4 men holding the bronze medal position in the final couple of rounds. Hideki, Odom taking the bronze for Japan, their first ever. Karim, Kitab, the silver for Jordan. So close to gold, and yet Zhang, a new world record, 233.5. Gold for China. And that is their 10th in the Asia-Oceania Championships. They won 16 out of the 20 in the last Asian Championships. What an event. China having a great time of it. Asia-Oceania gold medals also won by Iraq, Jordan, Uzbekistan, Mexico of an open gold, junior golds for Iran, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, China, Malaysia and Italy. And they're all together for you there. So new world record, new Asian record for Zhang for China. So this, a big moment of history. The first time Japan have staged a major international championship, and they have won a medal at it. Hideki Odom lifting 195 in the final round to edge ahead of Rakhmedzan Kamayev of Kazakhstan. Karim Kitab of Jordan claiming the silver medal, going for gold, couldn't quite get there, 2:15 his best. Zhang first of all with an Asian record in round 3, 232.5, adding a kilo onto it. That the Asian record. Breaking the old mark of Saeed Hamid Solipuravajani of Iran, and this, the world record attempt, beating that of Hani Abdelhadi of Egypt from 2016, 233.5, a new world record. Great competition. The gold for China, Kitab the silver for Jordan, and Odom the bronze for Japan. Great competition. We're back inside 2 hours for the women's finals. The 73 and 79 kg deciders on the way a little bit later. Do join us for that.